The Silent Sentinel, a deep dive into the moon's mechanics and earthly legacy. For as long as humans have looked upward, the moon has been our most constant companion. It is more than just a glowing orb in the night sky, it is a complex celestial machine that has shaped the very foundation of life on Earth. From the rhythmic tug of our oceans to the stability of our seasons, the moon is the silent partner in Earth's success story. In this exploration, we will break down how this 4.5 billion-year-old satellite works, why it looks the way it does, and why we literally wouldn't be here without it. How the moon works, the celestial mechanics. The moon doesn't just float in space, it is locked in a sophisticated gravitational dance with Earth. To understand how it works, we have to look at two primary phenomena: tidal locking and lunar phases. The dance of tidal locking. Have you ever noticed that we always see the same man in the moon face? This isn't a coincidence. The moon is tidally locked to Earth. In the early solar system, the moon spun much faster. However, Earth's massive gravitational pull created tidal bulges on the moon, stretching it slightly into a football shape. As the moon rotated, these bulges were constantly being tugged back toward Earth, creating internal friction that acted like a brake. Eventually, the moon's rotation slowed until it matched its orbital period exactly. Today, it takes the moon approximately 27.3 days to spin once on its axis and exactly 27.3 days to orbit the Earth. This perfect synchronization means the far side remains forever hidden from our terrestrial view. The engine of the phases. The moon creates no light of its own, it is essentially a giant celestial mirror. The phases we see, from the sliver of a new moon to the brilliance of a full moon, are simply a matter of perspective. As the moon orbits Earth, the sun always illuminates exactly half of it. What changes is how much of that illuminated half is visible from our vantage point. New moon, the moon is between the Earth and sun, the dark side faces us. Full moon, the Earth is between the sun and moon, the fully lit side faces us. Waning and waxing, these are the transitional stages where we see the line of night. The Terminator, moving across the lunar surface. The unseen benefits, why we need the moon. If the moon were to disappear tomorrow, Earth would become a very different, and much more hostile, place. Its benefits range from the obvious to the deeply scientific. The stabilizer of seasons. Earth spins at a tilt of roughly 23.5 degrees. This tilt is what gives us our seasons. Without the moon's gravitational anchor, Earth would wobble like a dying top. Over millions of years, our tilt could shift from 0 degrees, no seasons at all, to 60 degrees, extreme, planet-wide ice ages and scorching summers. The moon provides the stability required for a predictable climate, allowing complex life to evolve and thrive. The Great Ocean Engine. The most famous effect of the moon is the tides. While the sun also exerts gravitational pull, the moon, being much closer, is the primary driver of our ocean's rhythm. As the moon orbits, its gravity pulls on Earth's water, creating bulges on both sides of the planet. These tides do more than just help surfers, they circulate heat. Tidal movements help distribute warm water from the equator to the poles, regulating global temperatures. Oxygenate the oceans. The constant churning of coastal waters provides oxygen for marine life and drives the nutrient cycles that feed the base of the food chain. A shield and a clock. The moon has served as Earth's bodyguard for eons, taking thousands of asteroid hits that might have otherwise struck our planet. Furthermore, for human civilization, the moon was our first clock. The 29.5-day lunar cycle gave birth to the concept of the month, allowing early humans to track time, plan migrations, and develop agriculture. The future, the moon as a stepping stone, 2026 and beyond. As of 2026, we are entering a golden age of lunar exploration. The moon is no longer just a light in the sky, it is becoming a laboratory for the future of humanity. The Artemis Era. NASA's Artemis II mission is currently paving the way for a permanent human presence on the lunar surface. By studying lunar regolith soil and searching for water ice in permanently shadowed craters at the South Pole, scientists hope to turn the moon into a refueling station for missions to Mars. Benefits to earthly technology. The race to the moon isn't just about space, it's about life here. The technologies being developed for lunar survival, such as closed-loop water recycling, high-efficiency solar power, and compact medical sensors, are already being adapted to fight climate change and improve healthcare on Earth. Conclusion: a partnership written in the stars. The moon is far more than a beautiful vista, it is a fundamental part of Earth's biological and geological operating system. It stabilizes our world, drives our oceans, and now serves as the launch pad for our greatest adventures. Next time you see that silver crescent hanging in the twilight, remember, you aren't just looking at a rock. You're looking at the reason our world works the way it does.